Tina Brown exposed a world of secrets and power struggles behind the gates of Buckingham Palace. Well, it wasn't Buckingham Palace, it was really Kensington Palace, because she wrote about Princess Diana, the definitive book on Princess Diana. It was called The Diana Chronicles, and now it's out in paperbacks with even new chapters, so you can all enjoy it and hear it. To give us the latest on the royals and our own royals is Tina Brown. Welcome back.
Hi, Tina.
Good to be here.
Diana, you have been traveling with Hillary Clinton. Your next book that you're doing is on the Clintons.
It is correct, the Clinton Chronicles.
The Clinton Chronicles. So now she's not. Now she's not going to be the candidate. You think that she should try to be vice president? You think that's a good idea?
I don't actually. I think it's a good idea for her. You know, people are in such a swoon for Barack Obama. The media really does feel that Barack Obama is sort of baby Jesus. So, I mean, at the end of the day, if Hillary's on that ticket again, or tries to sort of be around Barack Obama, she's always going to be the lightning rod. She's always going to get, if she's on that ticket, she's going to get relentless negativity, I think, from the moment she joins the ticket.
Does she want to be on it, do you think?
I'm not sure she does want to be on it. I actually think that Hillary could really achieve more as a senator back, you know, in the U.S. Senate. I think she is a very good senator, a very distinguished senator. She can still do a huge amount. And I think she can really stand for women, actually. I think she's shown that she has this big base.
In the Diana Chronicles, everybody said, oh, what can Tina Brown write? There have been so many books on Princess Diana, and yet your book had material that nobody else had. What do you know about Hillary and Bill that you're going to write about?
I've got to wait 2 years to publish this thing. I'm going to give this away free.
One thing.
I think they're ever fascinating, and I think the fact that Hillary, in fact, didn't make it, in a way, it's more interesting. It would have been harder for me to write the book if it was coming out, you know, midway through some perhaps first term or whatever. This way, there is a 16-year period that we can honestly call the Clinton era. They dominated politics. They dominated the U.S. media. They dominated the Democratic Party for 16 years. And it's a kind of an arc to the story now, a beginning, a middle, and a closing to it, which for me makes it a much more sort of intensely sort of plotted drama.
Tina, Prince Harry, we read earlier this year that his tour of duty in Afghanistan, they cut it short because it was leaked to the press. I want to know, do you think he will go back to war? Will his grandmother let him, or are they going to make him stay home? Well,
you know, it's very tragic, really, for Harry, because he wants to be a soldier. That's what he's always wanted to be. And he loved being able to go to Afghanistan. You know, I mean, soldiers want to fight, and he does want to fight. He doesn't want to be a desk, you know, a desk general.
No, he doesn't. The heir and the spare.
He doesn't want to be the heir and the spare. It's a, you know, I felt so sorry for him because when he was dragged back from Afghanistan, they put him in Windsor Barracks. Well, that's right next to Windsor Castle, and I'm thinking, poor Harry, like he's stuck back there just in the shadow of Windsor Castle.
Wants an identity.
Doing drills, you know, with it was miserable for him. So he really does want to go back. It's very hard for him, though, because he does endanger his colleagues. I mean, there is that fact. The media will not let him be incognito.
Right. Tina, your book also it details the night Diana was killed, and there was a recent, the new government investigation concluded that she died by gross negligence. What, and you have a new chapter in the paper book that deals with that. What do you have to say regarding
I think what was interesting about that inquest, and it was very sad, I have to say, sitting in that courtroom, because, you know, you see this most beautiful woman in the world being reduced to this kind of chemical sort of people talking about, you know, the quality of her blood, the bruises on her body, the question of what was inside her bloodstream. It was just so depressing to feel that this beautiful woman had been sort of reduced to this point.
The corpse, not the person, you're saying.
Not the person. Like, all we talk about is the death, not the life, you know.
But are we over the whole business of the conspiracy that Mohammed, thank you, Al-Fayed was still trying to promote? Is it finally at rest? Is she laid to rest?
I think there are always going to be people who think she was murdered. But this inquest really did put that to bed. I mean, you saw detail for detail for detail what happened that night, which was really that Dodi Al-Fayed came up with this half-cocked scheme to have this exit from the back of the hotel, ill-planned. The bodyguards weren't ready. You know, the driver was drunk. He was dragged off duty. All of these things, when they were spelt out, blow by blow by blow, how much blood alcohol was in the chauffeur's bloodstream, how it was mixed with antidepressants, how it was mixed with another pill that actually suppressed the effects of alcohol. It was just so clear that this could not have been an assassination.
Camilla Parker Bowles, she finally got her husband.
She got her man.
She got her man. She's married now. So did she come out the big winner? Does the royal family like her? Do they consider her part of the royal family now?
Well, it depends what you think about Prince Charles, whether you think she's the big winner. I think... I like Prince Charles.
I read in the research you thought he was very sexy, Charles. Do you still think so?
I said 25 years ago.
And now not so
No,
much.
it's not that. He's actually a very charming man, but he is a big moaner. You know, he really is. I mean, to be married to Charles, yeah, he kvetches all the time.
Well, he's been waiting so long to be king. I mean, he's got a lot to complain about.
And what I hear is that, interestingly enough, he and Camilla have much more fights now than they ever did.
Oh, sure, once they got married.
Yes, because she
Well,
now...
there's the next book. Yeah, there's the next book. The next book, The Camilla Chronicles. In the meantime, we have the paperback edition of yours. And we can wait 2.5 years to read about the Clintons. And everyone in our audience is getting a copy of the Diana.